I hate the YouTube app right now. I have to figure out how to end the stream on the other one. I'll deal with that later. Alright, welcome back to all the people who were watching the previous one. Now we have two streams. Both say I'm live. I don't know why the other one. I don't know why the YouTube app is. Remind me where we were talking about because I got super derailed from the phone crashing again. Chair. All right. Who sits in the chair next? Thank you guys. Okay. So I believe there was one vote for Sonic, one vote for Cream, and then who was the other one? Tails. Hold up. There we go. Mephiles. I changed my mind. Okay, so we have Mephiles. Okay, here. I'll make a poll. Yippee. Start a poll. Question. Start a poll. Sit in chair? Question mark. That's not a question mark. I'm about to misspell Mephiles. Mephiles. And Cream. Alright, there's a poll. Vote in it. I still say Cheese's release was some BS. Wait, they released a cheese figure? Or am I missing? I feel like I'm missed out on something. Oh wow. Okay, this silver figure is actually kind of nice. This is actually a really good figure. When they first released Chow, they named. Oh, okay. So they did a. I see. That is crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can definitely see why people would be upset of that because that is a kind of a deceptive tactic. Don't remember Cheese being a figure. So they just named regular Chow Cheese. But how do we only have 2 votes in the poll? Hey, Burrito Boy, vote in the poll. I'm not saying that number, but we have around 66% voted for Mephiles. All right, I will give it another couple minutes, and then I will. Hey, that's a Shadow reference. He says that when he dies. I love digging through a sea of parts looking for another one. There it is. I'll give. I can tell. I don't know. I felt pretty proud of myself when I for my movie Knuckles figure February video. That one I felt proud of how I did it. I don't think it got caught in the recording, but not too long, like after I recorded the first, like the opening, I started laughing. That just sounded so funny. Okay, we're back up to 7. Let's hope the stream doesn't crash, guys. We're on number 3. Burrito Boy, if you're still watching, which I assume you are, since you're saying I'm the best streamer, I fixed the issue that was plaguing us yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Or was it Sunday? I think it was yesterday. One of the days when I streamed the other day. It was my Wi-Fi sucking, causing the camera quality to collapse in on itself. I am digging for this one part. There it is. Holy, too many small pieces. Since you're the creator of Sonic Corruption, how do you feel about the ending? Your February has been peak. I mean, not figure favorite. Sonic Corruption. I have no idea when it's gonna end. In all honesty, like truly, have its the end moment, and I stop doing seasons for it. The thing is, I'm not gonna stop making stop motions because it's what gives me money. No, because one, I love doing it and it does pay me. But I'll probably just. I think I told Boost this because he asked me. He was like, "What's my plans for after Sonic Corruption?" I was like, "I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do like, what's it called? Anthology, where it's just or contained episode stories where it's like, here, I'll show you. Neo Metal and Sonic plan on going out on a picnic, and then by the end of the picnic, they're trying to take over the world, but then they get stopped. You know, stories like that. Now I gotta get Mephiles back in the or Infinite back in the chair. Okay, looks like Mephiles won, so let me find him. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the poll now because. Yeah, exactly like Sonic. Okay, well, let me end the poll. So. And then, maybe by the end, like, there'll be references to stories, but, like, ultimately, they're just they can be watched in any order. Will you do a Chaos story since there's now a Tikal figure? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't found Tikal. I haven't also looked hard either. I'm gonna get it. It's still funny how we haven't gotten a Knuckles with the Master Emerald, but it is nice to get a Master Emerald re-release altogether. Okay. Moreover, I do plan on, and currently planning, I probably won't jump right away into the story of Sonic Corruption Season 3 after the trailer is up and whatnot, because I have a video planned, like a video idea. Where are these stupid pieces? Oh, here, there. The video idea will be canon, but it's more of a self-contained video, which just for fun, which will involve these sets, which is one of the will be fun in my opinion. Where is this? I hate all these dark pieces just blending into next to each other. Why is it built like that? And it'll be a fun one because I'll just I have a bunch of actually Lego cars. Oh, here it is. And so they'll all make their appearance in it. Just a fun video. Sort of my first like real Lego stop motion. I've done Lego stop motions before. I think it was an alternate universe used in the previous Infinite story. Also, March 6th is going to be also a live stream. I will be live reacting to the Sonic Expo Spring Showcase, as I think that'll be a fun video to do, or a fun live stream. And since it'll be on my laptop, surely we don't have any stream crashes. Knowing me, I will. I've told my friends that I cannot go a live stream without having some technical issue. Yeah, exactly. I used to not have my OBS set up correctly, and that's still kind of an issue today. Is my chat not updating? Yes. I wondered why it all went quiet. There we go. Alright, let me end poll. Okay, like chilly day, then a surprise threat appears. Kind of. No self-contained stories, pretty much. Okay. I do hope I can meet you and Boost at the expo. Yeah, that'll be fun. I do plan on going again this year. I had a good time. Um, what's funny is I've technically already done a face reveal, which is funny, but it's just not on my channel. It's on Boost's channel. My face is out there if you just look hard enough, but it, he asked, "Is like, hey, do you want me to blur your face?" And I said, "Nah, you're good." Okay, it goes this way. You thought I forgot, but I remember you saying back on live stream after episode 11 that you would use Omega this season. So where was he at? Oh, why do fans always have to remember everything I've said? That's crazy that you remember, but then again, I remember stuff people saying. I just like making skits, yeah. Yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. I'll just be honest. So initially, I believe it's episode 15? 15 or 14. The one where they go and break Metal Sonic breaks out of prison. Um, funny sentence. That episode was initially going to have Omega in it, since that's like the whole reason Shadow was. Is episode okay? That was the whole reason Shadow was like, ugh, breaking the prison, you know. So that's when Omega was going to appear. Like I believe in the episode I say, Omega is held in a gun prison because Gun has him. Because he, I'm trying to remember, trying to pull out of my memory. I believe it's not Sonic Rupture. The Adventures of Sonic and Shadow, uh, Infinite's first story arc. Infinite destroys Omega, and then behind the scenes story. I guess I can just say this; it doesn't really matter since he hasn't appeared. Is that Gun took him over and rebuilt him, whether he's active or not, that remains to be seen because I haven't planned anything for that. So I hope that's a good enough reason. Your boy is just an idiot. Can't remember everything he said. Omega's a cool figure. I don't know why I don't use him more, in all honesty. So, just blame incompetence, because it's true. Lol, people saw my big cosplay and my face was everywhere. I'm jumping between comments. Yeah, and what's funny is I've gone back. I'm in a Sonic Expo Discord. I'm pretty sure the main one. And people after the convention, they're all posting their videos. Like vendors were posting their videos and whatnot. I was like, I'm gonna watch some of these. And I'm gonna see if I can see myself in them. And like every single one, I saw my face eventually come up. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And no one will know. Where's this piece? I remember episode Shadow. I got stuck on one of the stages and rage quit from losing over and over. If you want, I can help with characters. I have tons of custom picks. I appreciate the offer, but I typically want to just. I don't want to risk breaking someone else's figure. I do kind of, what's the word? Abuse mine in all proper terms. If they were real people, if Toy Story was real, I think I would have an action figure revolution against me, in all honesty. So that's funny. Let's see. I think the only reason you used Omega is because at the time period of Infinite's first arc, you only had a select amount of characters. But here's the. I mean, you're not wrong with that statement, but I definitely like Omega as a character. I mean, he's just a big robot. Who doesn't like giant robots? And this has a lot of me just setting this down to build something small. But he's such a good figure too. Is this regular? Yeah, just regular 2x2s. I don't. I think just because the whole like, again, I don't think my story's perfect, which is why I think if I switch to a, hold on, excuse me, if I switch to a more episodic based story structure, it'll just be better for me. That way, I don't have to worry about over connecting lore just as much. Make it easier. Oh, photos. I'm so smart. Let me set the build down again so I can grab another thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, even then, I know, like, I have. I am. I'm gonna say this. I'm 99% caught up with all the Jack specific releases. I've yet to get to Call and I've yet to get Tangled. That's just because those are really hard to find right now. Okay. But like, I don't have any female voice actors, so a lot of the female characters just they get me sounding like this, and the amount of times I've laughed in the middle of recording after saying some crazy line as Rouge is kind of funny. Another thing, I'm like the part of the reasons I'm so now like mainly for like all these like going to Sonic Expo is because I'm trying to just get my brand out there more. Like in all honesty, Sonic Expo opened my eyes to just kind of how big the Sonic content creator spectrum is. Because when I got accepted, I am pretty sure there was maybe like one person in that Discord that knew who I was, and that was Boost, which is funny because we already talked beforehand. But then obviously now I have other friends, and I'm excited to meet them and see them again, and make new friends and meet new people. Okay. I mean, like photos. Well, like you could say, Charmy, it's on a Chaotix mission, and I do a photo of mine, and you can use it. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably take you up on. Because I've always thought of like how can I have a joke with Charmy? I always thought of doing the what's his name Supersonic Boom, where he's like says, oh yeah, Charmy is just like the actual size of a bee, just like zooms in a lot and it's like, hey guys. That's always what I thought I could do, but I've never done it. I got also help with Tangled. I got her it as a background image. Now, that being said, I do have plans to use card stickers I got at Sonic Expo as like cardboard cutouts, just because I think it'll be funny. But yeah, anything exciting happening for y'all? My birthday is in 2 weeks, so my brother is coming down next weekend to hang out. That's cool. Happy early birthday, I guess. Currently, I'm just building my Lego sets, having a grand old time. I also got a Gimrold and a Vanilla. Also got a whole team. The whole team, even Zavok. Yeah, I'm surprised. That's speaking of characters. I'm surprised Jax hasn't made. I'm surprised they haven't made Zavok, for how much he's just been put everywhere. Despite Sonic fans being like, "Why Zavok, of all people?" Him? I've only started to delve into custom figures, especially making my own. I have made a few of my own, not buying kits from someone. So, and I'm where? Oh my gosh, where is this piece? There it is. I would show y'all, but it would be kind of spoily. I don't wanna. Most of you, actually, I mean, I have shown it off before, if you know where to look. But I doubt y'all will know. Oh, my phone's on 20. I need to get my phone plugged in. Let me see if I can. Who would stand the? I honestly, won't reach. Oh, that works. Okay, I'm plugged in. Dude, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a remakes of Sonic and the Black Knight figures just because of how expensive the Chasers are. Ones are. Yeah, I don't think we'll get remakes of them because ultimately I don't think Jax cares about what Jazzwares did. Look at this, guys. I think we will get them eventually, but I think it'll only be Sonic with the gauntlet. That's it. I don't think we'll get anyone else until way later. I also think Jax had the problem of they went really hard into superstars. Oh, and Stormy was so bad in my collection. Yeah, I'm sure they will happen eventually. That's all I can truly say. Come on, plug back in. There you go. I'm very realistic. We're just gonna. The thing is, when it comes to those characters, is that they have to make whole new molds for everything. So they're. That's why we probably only get a few new characters each year. And I think Jax unfortunately wasted slots on the Giant Penguin. I forgot about him. Giant Penguin, Trip, and Fang. And of course, all the re-releases we've also gotten. Those make sense. I think they could have done the re-release better. I think we could have easily gotten Super Shadow as a re-release by now. It's not that difficult of a re-release anyways. Ultimately, that's just my take. I feel like we'll get as long as Jax has the license, I'm sure we'll get every character. There's not really a doubt in my mind at that. But I think the next character I would be interested in getting. Let me think about this actually. Yeah, I got the boy. That goes out straight. Yeah, I think the Babylon Rogues, just finishing off the Riders, and then giving us a Rider Sonic as well would be nice. I sent you some pictures so you see what characters I've got. So if you ever awesome. Yeah, I'll look at them after the stream. For sure. Oh, no, they didn't like that. I'm almost done with Silk's car, I believe. I'm about to cough. Ugh. It's really funny though. My phone is not plugged back in because it's gonna die, and I don't want to have restart a stream for a third time. I feel like most people know me as that animator. Yeah, I can speak. Yeah, you know what's funny? Before we met on Discord, it's really funny because I've seen your stuff and I was like, oh, that's. I watch your videos. I don't like videos too much. I repost a lot now. Actually, no, I really don't. I've seen your stuff before, and then when we started talking on Discord about Ninjago, and I checked out your Instagram, I was like, oh, that's who this guy is. It's so funny to me. That like, here I am talking to someone who I've seen their content before. And it's just kind of funny. Yeah, it would be better to at least get Rider Sonic. Yeah, to me, the stuff like that is more of a matter of when than if. I honestly don't know what I would be known for. Honestly, I feel like it would be my stop motions, but I don't know. Glad I could meet a fan that I'm a fan of. That's funny a way of putting it. Yeah, it's kind of how I felt when I met Boost. Was like we're fans of each other's content, and like when we met at Sonic Expo, we kind of just talked to each other about our content. So that's sometimes how it is. Okay, almost done with the Silver's card. Hopefully, so far we're only on crash number 3, and we haven't had any other crashes in a hot minute. Let's get all these extra parts out of the way. These just. Yeah. Actually, I do think Silver's car is the. Did it really give me an extra piece of it? No, interesting. Epic, 2 questions. 1, will you ever join the Sonic Stop Motion server group chat? Do you like the ending of season 2? There's a Sonic Stop Motion server group chat? That should answer your question. I had no idea that was a thing. Second, honestly, yes. It's a Discord server. I didn't know it was a thing. So that should answer that question. I had no idea. Okay, actually, in hand, the fact that's nice how they are pretty much just the same size. It makes sense, but nice. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't join too many public Discord servers. Few reasons. One, I just don't like always getting. Sometimes I get notified too much when I'm in them. So I'll check it out. Whether I'm active in it is a. Yeah, you see, I didn't even know it was a thing. So that's what I find so funny. I had no idea that was a thing. I'm not very active in public Discord servers. I'm in. Let's see. Sonic Expo, Serenity Springs. What's the other ones? RGs, TWOGs. That's about it. I'm in 4 public Discord servers. I'll check it out. Is it public? Is there like an easy way to find it? I'll go look at it. I might join it, but how active I'm in it is probably gonna be very little. I just like to make people laugh, and being wild to me is funny. So I go, Crunchy, contact them out. Yeah. Alright, I'll give it a check it out. I'll check it out. That's speaking of funny things. You don't have to be active as a lot of people. If you're known, I'm pretty sure people would want to interact with you. Okay, I mean, I'll give it. I'll go take it at Gander. Gander. I'll go check it out. Let's see. Digging for pieces. That's what's funny. I was talking to Boost at Sonic Expo, and he brought up that like I already knew Lifeline. Oh, they're light gray. That's why I can't find him. Like Lifeline has seen my stuff, and I already knew he has seen some of my stuff because he has commented on my video. It's crazy when I learn big YouTubers, Sonic YouTubers watch my stuff, and to me, that's just like, oh wow, I'm bigger than I expected. Especially interacting with fans. Like, I don't know if he is, but I'm gonna assume he is. What's his? I think he's like the figures everywhere guy. And one, I find his videos hysterical. Just the like where he is filming his videos is always just so funny to me. But he's commented on my video, and I got a notification of like this guy. I was like, That's an interesting username, and I checked it. Yeah, so he's commented on 2 of my videos before, and I didn't realize it was him till recently. And I was like, this guy follows. Oh, that's sick. This guy, I love his videos are just so funny, and it kind of makes me want to do. Oh, it's not plugged in again. Hold on, I have to fix my. I have my charger port and my phone is really dumb, so I currently have Wonder Woman Amy laying on my charger, so my phone charges. Trust me, it works. Who do you think is next to Lego Cars? Shadow, Amy. Well, I hate to spoil this. There is a potential leak of the next wave of Sonic sets. None of them are car themed that we know of. One of them is Tails' Tornado, which, yeah, we already gotten it, but it makes sense since it's a very popular vehicle, so it's, you know, it's whatever. Shadow has his bike, so I doubt it's going to be him. My guess would be Tails. Tails would probably be up there. Where? Yeah, but anyways, back to the figures everywhere guy. Yeah, he makes me want to do like those. I bet none of the people here have a so-and-so figure or like the pocket figure memes where it's like pocket figure of the day and then they just pull out like a Goku. Alright, well. That's definitely a bit. Alright, now we're built onto the main attraction. Yeah. No, look, I'm kind of back to kind of like we were talking about just content creation in general, because I never thought I would be in the position I am. Just being like a moment of humility. Is it humility when you're talking about yourself? I don't know. But like, to me, every day I'm like posting videos, and then I just have people be like, "Oh, dude, I love your videos. Yo, when is the next video coming out?" Like all these people who is like they're waiting for my post, and it's like, huh. It's just like such a position I never thought I would find myself in, and I'm grateful for it every day, and I hope I show it. But I mean, I have 7 people watching me dig through a Lego bucket or Legos on my table. I never thought that would happen. Where is this stupid piece? Start flipping things over. Oh my goodness, I cannot find it. There, nope, that's not it. There it is, jeez. I really want to start a Songs of Motion server, but I low-key find it hard to animate with 12 FPS. Well, I mean, you can animate in whatever FPS that works for you. I have found that 12... Oh my gosh, Amy, stay on the stupid cord. Gotta fix my charger. Being dumb again. Tag out, Amy. Time for Batman Shadow's giant head. Speaking of Batman Shadow, he will get that wave will get a review soon. Okay, where was I? I really want to look. You find it hard to. So I mean, again, back to what I was saying. You can animate with whatever frame rate you want. If you find, like I know, I can't think of the name, but I know people who animate with 14 FPS. People who go the full 24. Crazy. I could never. I don't have enough patience to do 24 frames per second. But everyone you can film at whatever frame rate that works best for you. I swear, I'm tired of these pieces. Did it get... Well, it's not in the bag. And if it is, it's on the floor now. There it is. Yeah, and even with my... yeah, see, filming with one, you can... Now, I think, ultimately, I also have been occasionally filmed with 1 FPS. And I think that works good in a short form manner. Humility is kind of, yeah. It's having a modest view. That one's value. I've been editing audio for the first episode for a long time, but I think animating will be easy to. How many frames on there? Yeah, I typically. Like I said, I film at 12 FPS, and I think it works good for my content and how I film my videos. Because a lot of times, for example, there we go. I have him on hand. Like I'll just have my characters stand there when they're talking. Like I won't have them focus. I won't. Okay. I'll just have them stand there and talk. Occasionally, I'll have them move like this, but ultimately, they're just standing there. And for my shorts, I don't know. All I have to say is I don't know. That is COD 4K. Anyways, back on track. For my shorts, I kind of just take pictures of every talking point, and then until that line is done, that's when they move. Oh, dude, I'm cheap too. Don't. Hold on, let me go back. WSP, I forget what that means. I have a quick question. How many Jazzwares Sonic figures do you own? I own about. Not a whole lot. I own 3 that are actually kind of usable. The Super Predator Silver I've gotten recently sucks. Just in all honesty, he is not able to stand up on his own weight. I have a quick question. Okay, this is the same question you asked twice. I want to say about 10, because I have 2 Supersonics. One of them is held together by super glue. One is in good condition. I have a Super Silver with no hands. I have a Jet the Hawk with no hands and no gloves. I have a Knuckles with 1 hand and no tail. What? Why did that would just cover it? Anyways, I have 5-inch Werehog. No, it's 6-inch. 6-inch Werehog. So, I don't have that many. Most of my Jazzwares figures broke when I was a child because I played with my toys. I'm cheap. I use CapCut, and most people like my short form. Also, the more wilder audio, the more likes I get. See, that's the thing, is I know if I truly want likes and whatnot, Sonic and Shadow videos. Okay, fun is charging. Just have them being like talking to each other or hating on each other. People eat that stuff up. It's kind of crazy. I'm not surprised though. Sonic fans ship those 2 together for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I do not care. For other people do. Shipping is not for me. I put that on the wrong piece. The wrong piece. The wrong piece is what I put it on. I use InShot is my editing. Is my main editing I do when I add all the audio and whatnot. That's funny. I think there it is. I think I've used South Park audio once. I typically try and keep mine PG-13-ish. Occasionally I will deviate, but more often than not I will be in that range. Have any of figures you used in the stop motions ever overlap? My Super Shadow is the most obvious one. I'm gonna grab this bad boy. He got them loose legs. he jiggles. His arms are so loose, like boop, boop. Oh, that's just a bit stance. I can't get him to stand, but like if you see how he's standing, that's not a normal standing position. That's why I use lots of clear Lego bricks to hold him up. Any figure that can't stand, like Infinite. But I mean, you use a lot of if you use a figure a lot, the joints will inevitably get loose. And to that, I say, if you can buy another one, go right ahead. If you can't, do what you gotta do with it. Yeah, I don't make too much. 17 is not what I want to make. Occasionally, I will have one where they swear at each other a lot. So how do you animate and then edit audio? Because it seems hard. Okay, just making sure because the stream seems to be dipping in quality. So I have a very I'm trying to think of the words. So I know I think I've explained this on a previous live stream, but I'll explain it again, and I'll probably make another follow-up video to my tips and tricks for stop motion videos. I want to make an updated one just because I think it's about time I do that. Just so, because I've also tried to update my game. Like, have y'all seen those impact frames I've been putting in? Because I love. I think they're so cool, and just add a lot of character, a lot more oomph to my hits. So, how I animate, starting with animating, actually pretty simple. So, let's say I have Knuckles and Silver. Here they are. They're just gonna be standing here, and then I'll take my picture, and then if they're talking to each other, I may move Knuckles slightly, take my picture, move him slightly more, take my picture, and then I will, for Silver to talk, he'll move, picture, move, picture, move, picture, and then the last frame of that set will have them freeze, and that's when they talk a lot, or they will move randomly, like Knuckles will point, stuff like that. And then for audio, I record my voice lines in Stop Motion Studios Pro. Excuse me. And then I will add sound effects. So like for a punch, I'll add the punch sound effect. I may add a whoosh when they're swinging. But I sort of just slowly. So okay, let me backtrack. So when I'm dubbing over the lines, I don't take like 100 pictures. Of them talking, because I'll take one. Let's just say it's just a close up of Sonic talking. I'll take one, and then I'll copy and paste it 5 times, so I have 6 pictures in total of Sonic just standing there, and I'll say the line like, "You're not gonna get away with this, Eggman," and then I will copy and paste the 5 pictures until I have enough to cover the whole line, and I'll get rid of any extra pictures I don't need. So I hope that helps. For sound effects, I kind of just have an idea of what I want. Oh, I just put that wrong. So like, for when Sonic's hitting, or when Silver's doing anything, if Silver's doing his little psychic powers, you will hear Silver's sound effect. The if that makes sense. Does that help? My chat frozen again. Now, when it comes to stop motions, I'm like 90% self-taught. I have taken one class on stop motions back in middle school, but other than that, I have also retaught myself. I've taught myself how to edit. I have completely missed a step. That explains why that's not like that. Okay, let me backtrack a little. So this goes here. This is a problem I have when I build Lego. Sometimes I miss steps. Okay, I think. Hold on a second. Let me refresh. Chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, no one's in chat. Ugh. Go. Had to bite it off. Okay, I'm missing. Yeah, I just completely missed a step. Something funny people got mad at me for is getting a second tangle. Can I have it? Have your second tangle? Yeah, I am personally. This is my take. I am a buy one of every figure. If I see another rare figure, I typically leave it. However, I do currently have a sealed Neo Metal Sonic and a sealed Jet the Hawk on my wall because those are characters I just wanted backups of. Since for Neo Metal, I got it while I was filming his story, so I wanted a backup in case I broke it, and I just have kept it sealed. No idea when or if I will sell it. I will sell it eventually. Actually, there's no if ands or what's about it. Would you consider Sonic Corruption Season 2 of the Adventure of Sonic and Shadow, or an entirely separate? Yeah, if you do end up finding a third one, I guess really what it would be. If you find a third one, let me know, because that one I've yet to have any luck. I've checked Ross, I've checked Walmart, nothing. Although I do think my Walmart will have them soon, because they have. I've been monitoring them very heavily, and they've been going through the Sega line very quickly. Like they have marked them all down, and they are flying off the shelves. So that's a good sign that they're getting rid of the old stock. Hopefully, it means they didn't sell. Anyway, would you consider Sonic Corruption Season 2 of the Adventures of Sonic and Shadow? Or oh, okay. So that's a pretty easy question for me to answer. Sonic Corruption is a sequel series. It is the same storyline, same characters, and all, just under a new name. So it is a sequel to Sonic: The Adventures of Sonic and Shadow. I'm good. The only characters I'm missing are Tikal, which just came out, so I'm not like too worried about getting that one. Tangled, which not really either. I haven't seen it been popping up consistently, so I'm not worried about it. Tikal, Tangled, and then Charmy are the only characters I'm missing. Other than that, I have them all, not counting the weird color variants that they released for Sonic's 30th anniversary, or all the different classic variants that they've made. Also, no problem for the clarification. I have Heavy King. I have Heavy Gunner. I have Metal Sonic 3.0. I have them all. Yeah, actually, I can grab Heavy King. Here he is. Here he is. Okay, we're just having like a villain party, dude. Like, what the heck? He'll go here now. Oh, you see my computer mouse. Had hiccups. Oh my goodness, we're back to this, guys. We're back to not seeing the stupid pieces. What character did you fix to be taller? Heavy King, I assume, since that's probably the last character I shown. I remember that's being the last character we talk about. I have a Discord notification. Let me check what it is real quick. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I did feel like he was stupidly short. Ultimately, that's the problem with Jack's specific line, is that all the characters have to be 4 inch. Here, I got Vector. So like, I know Neo Metal should be taller, and actually Vector is actually a good. Here's yeah, okay, y'all can't. I'm too cramped. Let me just. Vector is about Knuckles being a 5 inch. Vector is about 4.5. So I think Vector is when they properly scaled a character. Big maybe as well, but Neo Metal, Heavy King for sure, and the Egg Robos I think are fine. Yeah, I think that's just a problem we'll ultimately be facing. They're offset. Yeah, they're offset by 1. Although I do think Heavy King is actually a pretty nice figure to have. I'm fine with more Mania representation since those games are pretty good. I was a little annoyed that we got so much Superstar stuff. I felt like Fang and Trip would have been fine. We did not need the giant penguin, dude. That one was such a waste of a slot. Should have been 7 to 6 inches. No joke. Yeah, I think that would be more in line with scale. Ultimately, I do think they're fine regardless. But I definitely see your point of like having a bigger characters line would be a pretty nice addition to the Jax lineup, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Okay, I am going to start doing a technique I call being lazy. I guess, is it being lazy? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to start building on the other side as well because it's taking. I want to start speeding this up. I think. A Gamma. Ooh. Gamma, he needs to be big, but the custom I got makes me happy. That's did you do one? Did you do a custom Gamma, or is that Scrubby? I know someone made him. Double building isn't lazy. Okay. Right. This is a technique I can do when I'm not trying to talk to people. Yeah, it's his modern E. Is a poly. Yeah, I have bought 4 customs from him. Sir Gawain, Caliburn, Sonic, Ryder's Sonic with the what's it called? I just completely blank. With the Blue Star, and then back when he, Jackson didn't put him out of business. I bought soap shoes. Well, wait, you'll love this. I bet I will. Shadow, you stop doing your job. Get back on the charger. There we go. There it is. I'm waiting. You'll freak out on Insta, lol. Dang, I got a lot of stuff I need to check after the stream. What is I got distracted. Okay. What will I be freaking out over on Instagram? The suspense is killing me. Oh, right. I love the fact that these are printed. Figure stuff. Ha 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 ha. Oh man. If only I actually had Instagram on my computer, then I could check. But oh well. Guess we'll have to wait. I actually do like the printed flame pieces. This stuff. Those are really nice details. So when this set first got revealed, I was disappointed that we just didn't get Knuckles. The Night of the Wind will be having some fun. Oh no. What am I about to get into? Anyways, when I first saw this set get revealed, I was a little disappointed that completely drew blank. That the Knuckles didn't get his car; he got the monster truck, which was just a little disappointing to me. But building it is nice. I'll compare it to the Jay's buggy that came out recently. I wish Lego would just get rid of stickers altogether and go full on printer. Yeah, it would be nice. Actually, I think for the Sonic sets, they have only gone printed. I don't think there's really been a set that comes with stickers. At least the ones I've built, I don't remember there being any stickers in, which, hallelujah. But if you've ever built a Speed Champions set, which are like the new like Lego cars and whatnot, which I do have quite a few of. Oh man, those are. If you hate stickers, don't buy them. Do not buy Speed Champions if you hate Lego stickers. They are notoriously in any detail on those sets is a sticker. Okay, this monster truck, the more I build it, the cooler it is. Hey, since I already double built, I get to skip. All this. Perfect. Set it there. Actually, sorry, Vector. So dramatic. Yeah, I think Lego should just make the stickers go the way of the dodo. I've never heard anyone be like, "Oh boy, stickers." That's not the right piece. It's so funny how big of an interior this car has, yet clearly only one figure can fit in it. Yeah, there was a guy before these sets even got announced where he went and made all the cars from Crossworld. I did see his video. Okay, we're almost done. So I'm sure I can easily find instructions on how to make Knuckles' normal car. I just think it'll be funny, for the video I have planned, to have Knuckles in his monster truck. Okay, this one I need to do twice. Actually, I bet I need to do it 4 times, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it 4 times. Yeah, I haven't actually used Rebrickable a whole bunch. Mainly because I don't really build too many custom sets. Just feels like stickers are are there for detail, but bro, you can give me a good print and I don't need to have to stroke over a dish plate. So true. Well, I mean, look at this set. So, actually, I'll wait. I just broke that off. Oh, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Man. I'll wait till I'm done. But I do 100% agree with you, especially for how profitable Lego is. I mean, there's a reason they're the biggest toy brand in the world. And they are definitely, I thought so. They definitely cut corners a lot more than other companies, I would say. Lego Star Wars, dude, that's a crap show, dude. It is so terrible what's going on with the Lego Star Wars brand. I am so glad I got out of Lego Star Wars when I did. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I think that needs like an extra dish. Don't necessarily like that building choice, but whatever. Okay. Anyways. Little claws. I will say this set, the more I'm building it, it is growing on me. I'm liking the Knuckles card more and more. The silver one is nice. The Sonic one, it could be better, but I mean the smooth angles of it, that makes sense why it looks the way it does. Oh, I completely forgot about this stoplight, dude. Wow. Boom. All right, Knuckles. Time to start driving in your car right after a beer. All right, so here is the Knuckles thing. I love it. It actually is really nice. It is huge. But also, I kind of expect Knuckles to. What it is now compared to Jay's buggy, one dwarfed in comparison. Holy Lego Ninjago cars are huge. But what I want to talk about is stickers. So this one has a few. It has one there, one on the hood, obviously on the other side, and then the flags in the back are also stickers. And that's and these in the dish, those are stickers too. For Knuckles, the only detailing is the flames, and they're the flames are printed. These pieces are printed. So it's interesting how Sonic doesn't have to gets printed pieces, but Ninjago, literally one of the best original theme Lego has made because it's still here, gets stickers, but also a lot more sets compared to Sonic. Like we only got 2 last time, and here they are. But I will say, they should really capitalize on the cars. They should really make more of these cars. That's all I have to say on that. But yeah, here's Knuckles' monster truck. It is definitely, I actually really like it. I think it's a pretty good in-game representation. Hello. Stream's buffering on one side. says it's still going. Well, anyway, I'll keep talking. Looks really good to the end game monster truck model. Silver's car. I think it looks less accurate just because of how Silver's car flows. And then Sonic's a little less. This slope in the front could be better, but I mean it's Lego, so it's either gonna be like this or it's gonna be like that. This is really far back. However, one thing I can do for Sonic is compare it to the Jakks Pacific car, and I think it does a pretty good job for a brick built. Especially doing that, that's pretty cool. But yeah, well, that's another stream in the books. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I've got some stuff I need to go check out because you guys told me to go check them out. I hope you enjoyed the stream like always, and until the next time,